Hello everybody, Zachary Fruhling, aka Cozy Azeroth here. I'm going to do a run through a TI Extended Basic type-in program. This is a demo of a two-dimensional sorting routine by Swales in Belgium. And this appeared in an article by Jim Peterson in the TI Home Computer Users Group News Digest from, I believe it was May of 1989. So let's go ahead and read the brief program description. We'll get into TI Extended Basic and the Classic 99 emulator, which emulates a TI 99 4A in a modern PC. We'll type the program in, we'll run it, and see what we can make it do. Okay, here's the program description. Swales in Belgium can write some of the most intricate routines and pull them into the tightest knot. I had searched everywhere for a sorting routine for two-dimensional arrays and invented some ridiculous ones before Ian sent me this jewel. Okay, let's go ahead and get into TI Extended Basic. And let's start typing. Okay, 100. Okay, that's right, in Extended Basic, remarks are done a little differently. Demo of two-dimensional sorting routine. Okay, these are done by 10, yep, 110. Comment, set up array to be sorted. Okay, 120. We have multiple statements on the same line here. So 120, call clear. Space, colon, colon, space. Dimension of our array, a string, is going to be 20, 4. Okay. Colon, colon, space, randomize, space, colon, colon, space, def, x string equals chr string of 26 times R&D plus 65. 26 times R&D plus 65. Let's make sure we got that right. 26 times R&D plus 65. Yeah, looks good. Okay. 130. We have a long line here for j equals 1 to 20. For j equals 1 to 20. Space, colon, colon, space, a string, parentheses, parentheses, j, comma 1, j, comma 1 equals, okay, x string and x string and x string. And that is not in quotes. No, okay, it's just x string and x string and x string. Oop, string. There we go. Typo there. Space, colon, colon, space. Okay, a string of j, comma 2 equals str string. Okay. Integer of 100 times R&D plus 1. 100 times R&D plus 1. Let's see, is there a... To me it looks like there's a typo here. Yeah, if you look, we have 2 left parens and only 1 right paren. Yeah, we're just missing a parenthesis there. That's all right, we're going to fix it. And I hope we don't mess it up, but I think that's just a typo. So colon space a string of j comma 3, a string j comma 3 equals, okay, x string and str string parens integer of 10 times rnd. 10 times rnd in parens. Okay, colon space. Okay, and we've got a string of j comma 4, a string j comma 4 equals integer of 10 times rnd and extra. Okay, we have space, colon space, next j, and that is all for line 130. Next j. Okay, so 130 was a long line. 140 input, sort by 1 through 4. Sort by 1 through 4, and I'm not gonna clean up anything. I might have left an extra space in there, but we're just gonna do it exactly as written for posterity, and we're gonna call that k. 150. J equals 20. And we have a comment here. Two-dimensional array sorting routine by Ian Swales. Okay, two-dimensional array sorting routine by Ian Swales. Credit where credit is due. Hey, Ian. Wonder when the last time someone typed your routine in was. Probably quite some time ago, if I had to guess. You're still with us on this planet. Okay, that's all for line 150, so that's easy. 160. Dim q of 20. Colon space for x equals 1 to 20. For x equals 1 to 20. Okay, space, colon space, q of x equals x, q of x equals x, space, colon space, next x. 170, m equals 0, short and sweet. 180 for x equals 1 to j minus 1. For x equals 1 to j minus 1. Space, colon space. If a string, okay, q of x comma k, comma k, sorry for the typo, fixed it, comma k, end paren is less than or equal to a string
of q of x plus 1, q of x plus 1, let's make sure we have 2 in parens there, no, 1 in paren, comma k, then 210. Okay, 190. M equals -1. Let's double check that. Yep, 190, m equals -1. 200. Okay, t equals q of x. T equals q of x. Colon, space, q of x equals q of x plus 1. Colon, space, q of x plus 1 equals t. Q of x plus 1 equals t. Is that all for line 200? Yep. Okay. 210. Next x. 220. If m, then 170. 230. For x equals 1 to 20. Space, colon, space, for L equals 1 to 4. Space, colon, space, print a string of q of x, comma, L, in paren, semicolon, quote. Hard to tell if there's an extra space in there or not. We'll see if it doesn't look right. There might need to be a space there. I wonder if I can check to see if there's a space. Yeah, it's hard to say. I think that might need to be a space. If we get any funky behavior, we'll fix it. Okay, semicolon, colon. Next L. Space, colon, space, print, colon, space, next X, space, colon, go to 140. Okay, let's clear the screen. List out our program. We're going to look for any obvious typos, math errors, syntax errors. Pretty complicated little routine, so skimming it may not help. But and just because we don't see any errors doesn't mean there aren't any. I suspect there might be one little error right here that might need to be a space. So if we end up with weird behavior, we're going to retype line 230. Let's run it and see what we get. String number mismatch in 130. List 130. Okay, so what's the problem in 130? 130 for j equals 1 to 20. Looks good. Okay. A string of j comma 1 equals x string and x string and x string, x string and x string and x string. Okay. We have a string of j comma 2 equals str string integer
of 100 times RND plus 1. Okay. Then we have a string of j comma 3 equals x string and str string, integer of 10 times RND, and oh, wait a minute here. A string of j comma 3, x string and str string, integer 10 times RND. Okay, that looks okay. A string j comma 4 equals integer. Oh, I think we need to make that a string there. Okay, so we're going to have to retype line 130. Because this is a number and this is a string, so we need to convert this part to a string. So we got to retype line 130. So we're going to fix this program here if we can. So 130 for j equals 1 to 20, space, colon, colon, a string of j comma 1 equals x string and x string and x string, colon, colon, a string of j comma 2 equals, equals str string integer of 100 times RND plus 1 in parens, colon, colon, a string j comma 3 equals x string and str string integer 10 times RND in paren, colon, colon, a string j comma 4 equals, okay, so here's where I think we need to put str string in front of integer of 10 times RND, yep, and x string, space, colon, colon, next j. Next j. Okay, ran out of room there, but we could get rid of the spaces, it's fine. Okay, let's list out the program again. I think that fixed it. Let's run it and see if we fixed it or if we made it worse. All right, it's processing. Let's see how we did here. Okay, nothing happening yet, so might be setting up a big array though. Okay, sort by 1 through 4. Let's sort by 1. Okay, this might take a minute. Got some calculating to do. Let's see how we do here. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Let's do a comparison. What happens if we do it by 2? Okay, I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, frankly. If What is being sorted here? Is it working correctly? It could be, I think maybe we need to retype that one line. Something may have gone astray. Like there might be a sorting going on here we're not seeing because we didn't put that space in that that one set of quotes. So let's list out the program. I'm concerned that right here is supposed to be a space. So let's retype line 230. So 230 for x equals 1 to 20 for L equals 1 to 4, print a string q of x, comma L, okay, semicolon. So here's where we're going to fix the typo, quote, space, quote. I think that's what's going on there. Maybe this will make the sorting routine clear. So we have semicolon, and then colon, colon. Next L, print, next X, and go to 140. All right, I think maybe this will fix it. Let's run it and see if the sorting schema becomes visible all of a sudden. Maybe. I hope. Let's see how we did. I'm not convinced. You know, and frankly, I was just never very good at arrays. I wasn't great at them in algebra. I've never been great at them in programming. I have to kind of remind myself how they work every single time. So I'm smart in a lot of ways. Arrays are not one of them. So this took a minute. So we'll just chill out while it processes behind the scenes. Okay, there we go. Sort by 1. Do we see a better sorting schema now? Let's see what happens. It'll take a second. I know this kind of stuff isn't exactly the most riveting, but I love it. Okay, so what's going on here? Sort by 1. What is it sorting by? I just plain don't understand this. If you understand what's going on here in this sorting routine, please tell me in the comments, because I just don't understand this. Let's see what happens when you sort it by 2. Okay, so the number, by column. Okay, hold on. We have 4 columns and we're sorting them. So the second column, I get it now. All of a sudden I get it. Boom, light bulb is on. So we're sorting by the second column now. If you look, the second column is in order. Now if we hit number 3, the third column is going to be in order. I got it. Boom. Took a second to see it. I just didn't see it at a glance, I think. We'll check. We'll recheck number 1 in a second here. Oh yeah, so take a look. Now, column number 3, it's being sorted by column number 3. And now we're going to sort by column number 4. Aha, this is very cool indeed. I see why it's cool. I wasn't convinced at first. I'm like, what am I missing? Yep. So like the set of data is being sorted by column number 4. Let's do number 1 again. So this should be in alphabetical order now, column number 1. So let's see what we get. 2, 3, and 4 are working great. Maybe I just didn't see it when we were. Oh yeah, look. Okay, so yes, this set of data is being sorted by column number 1. Okay, there you go. 2-dimensional sorting routine. That was pretty cool, actually. I mean, it's not too much code. And you can see if you were trying to do this, you could get a rat's nest of code trying to do this, as Jim Peterson seems to imply in the program description here. but this is a pretty elegant little sorting routine. Very nice. Let's break it. List it out once more. So we have a randomized statement there. So we're going to run it once more so we get a totally different set of letters and numbers, I believe. Let's run it again. I just want to see it in action one more time before I end the stream. It'll take a second. Does a lot of processing. Building an array takes time, I believe. Every time I use arrays in TI Basic, it takes forever. And this is extended Basic. Still takes a while. Okay, let's sort by column 3 to start. We'll get a screenshot here. Okay, it's got a lot of churning away to do behind the scenes. Oh yeah, so check it out. It's sorting by column 3. I love it. Okay. Let's sort by column 2. So the first row should be the one that starts with ZBQ. Yeah, sure, because that was had number 1 on the second column. All right, and number 1. I think from the program description, I didn't realize we were sorting by column. I got it. Okay, looks good. Yeah, looks as expected in column number 4. And sure enough, those are in numerical order on the in the 4th column. Okay, this program was called two-dimensional sorting routine. Let's go ahead and save. Let's end the program. Let's save this. Save DSK2, comma. How about we call it 2D sorting? There we go. And let's type new, and let's make sure that's saved okay. I'm using the classic 99 emulator, so it's just saving this to a folder. Old DSK2.2D sorting. Let's run it. All I need to do is list it, actually. Let's list it. One final look at the program here before I end the stream. Well, there you go. That was a 2D sorting routine, two-dimensional sorting routine by, what was his name? It was by Ian Swales in Belgium, courtesy of Jim Peterson in this article from the TI Home Computer Users Group News Digest, May 1989. So a mere 36 years ago. Hope you enjoyed this one. It wasn't as exciting visually, but it was an elegant little sorting routine. And if you're into that kind of thing on the TI 99.4a, I hope you enjoyed this one. In any case, if you're watching this after the fact on my YouTube channel, be sure to check out the rest of my YouTube channel. You can find it under my real name, Zachary Fruhling, or under my Twitch handle, Cozy Azeroth, which is a little nod to my favorite modern game, World of Warcraft. And on my YouTube channel, you can find lots of TI 99.4a content, retro programming, retro gaming, retro computing, lots of World of Warcraft live streaming, and miscellaneous educational videos on a wide variety of topics of interest to me, both professionally and personally. And if you're watching this live on Twitch, same thing. Please check out my YouTube channel for all the above. If you're watching on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you checked out my Twitch channel as well. You can find it under Cozy Azeroth. Like I said, it's a little nod and a tip of the hat to my favorite modern game, World of Warcraft. And in any case, I appreciate the enthusiasm for these TI 99.4a retro computing live streams, and I appreciate any likes and follows, and especially subscriptions, which do help me out greatly in these challenging and troubling financial times. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next video with more TI 99.4a content coming at you very soon. Thank you very much.